Thermo Man can't charge for his services. A superhero must not beg.
You've been breaking that rule every night for the past month.
But not dressed as Thermo Man. Well, except for last Tuesday.
It says here your first court appearance is in just 2 days.
Really?
What about your defence?
Well, I normally use my thermo breath.
No, I mean your legal defence. You'll need to hire a lawyer, someone to stand up in court for you. They cost up to £500 an hour.
Can't he do it sitting down?
Oh, God. Even if you win, this case could wipe us out financially.
Oh, don't worry, Janet. I've got some money saved at the shop, so we'll be absolutely fine. As long as the trial lasts no longer than 17 minutes.
Here we go. 2 big bangs and a Perrier.
Tyler, why is your sofa covered in Bako foil?
The fact you asked me proves that it's working. I mean, a lot of people think it's weird.
Now, next question. Why have you abducted Mr. Dawkins?
I have not been abducted. I'm here for my own free will.
I didn't know you had one.
Well, I have, and here's the proof.
Brandy, Stanley.
Oh, I don't mind if I do. Is it all right to put my feet up on the table?
I'd be offended if you didn't.
Yes, this is the line. I tell you, Tyler, I haven't had this much fun since national service.
Very kind of you, Stan. Oh, let me go and refresh your bedside donuts.
Oh, that's too kind. You know, Tyler lets me tread mud through the kitchen, leave the toilet seat up, and warm my underpants on the toaster. I tell you, this place is heaven on earth.
Yes, I can see that, but Mrs. Dawkins is very upset.
Well, she should have thought about that before she drove me out. I'm a reasonable man. All I need is a hot meal, a clean shirt, and the occasional tickle on the tummy.
Well, I suppose I could help you with the last bit.
No, thank you, George. Anyway, when I walked out, I came here and I thought I'd stay with you and Janet for a couple of days, you know, make a point. But you were out.
Right. Dinner's on. Now, I still need to make your bed up. Do you prefer sheets, duvet, or force field?
Luckily, Tyler saw me on your doorstep and offered me a room.
We're out for a night in the tiles later on. George, don't move your leg. Oh, Sammy, the scorpion's escaped from his box again.
Are you sure you won't go back home, Stanley?
Not till that woman apologises. Shall I have my bath now, Tyler?
Of course, Dan. My bathroom is your bathroom. Oh, if you want a clean towel, ask Lord Bartlebus. He's invisible and he lives in the airing cupboard. Non-stop, this entertaining guests.
Tyler, you haven't told him I'm Thermo Man at all, have you?
Oh, no. I don't want him thinking I'm a loony or anything.
Your dad's having a great time. I think Tyler might adopt him.
Oh, this is awful.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. I've never seen Tyler so happy. He doesn't get many visitors. Not since he held that Jehovah's Witness hostage for 3 months. And your dad is so content and relaxed.
He's not meant to be content and relaxed. He's married. What if they split up? It'll be a nightmare. Mum will move to Eastbourne and get a cat and become addicted to Tesco's own brand sherry. And Dad will get a Harley and start going to Stringfellows.
You mean divorce could make them interesting?
All because Dad moved in with Tyler. And what about us, George? What if the same thing happens to us?
Oh, Janet, that couldn't possibly happen to us. Tyler's only got one spare bedroom. Janet, time heals all wounds. Except on Argon 7, where time runs backwards.
Right, we mustn't worry, George. We'll just have to wait. Dad won't stay away long. He's living with a man who thinks Elvis is stalking him.
I don't know about that. I haven't seen Mr. Dawkins this happy since Mrs. Dawkins had laryngitis. Right now, your father is a very, very happy man.
So this is what you mean by night on the tiles, is it?
You take the Gamma Quadrant. I'll take Delta. Last one to see the mothership buys the chips.
Ernie, did you take Mrs. Raven out to dinner last night?
No, cuz. It was our 3-month anniversary, and she wanted to go someplace really romantic. So we went to an illegal cockfight.
But did you speak to her about dropping the lawsuit?
I tried, George. I did all I could. I did more than I dared. And then she said something to me, something that meant that I had to give in.
What?
She promised to buy me a Mercedes.
Fair enough.
Geez, George, if she does win the $5 million, where are you going to find the money? Come to think of it, where are you going to get the money to pay a lawyer?
Ah, no, that's all in hand.
Hey, hold this.
Who's the zit in the suit?
An estate agent. He's doing a valuation.
Janet's selling the apartment?
Only in the event of dire emergency.
And you'd like it on the market by tomorrow?
That's right, yes.
Hi. Is he here yet? can't believe we're having to sell our flat. Our child was conceived in this flat.
Or possibly in the lift. Or the car.
George.
Or that pedalo.
Yeah, thank you. I wonder how much it's worth.
I'm pleased to inform you that, minus fixtures and fittings, this flat would easily fetch £91,250.
Not bad. And with fixtures and fittings?
86,000.
Oh, charming.
I've written down the valuation here, and I see no reason why you shouldn't achieve the asking price.
Hi, Thermo. George, who's your friend? No, don't tell me. Let me mind meld. Yes. You are Garpak, advanced scout of the Ultronian Pan-Galactic Alliance.
No, his name's Giles. He's an estate agent.
All right. Pleased to meet you, mate.
Is this your next-door neighbour?
Yes, this is Tyler.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, so much for selling the flat.
Go after him, George, and erase his memory so he'll forget he ever met Tyler. And then do the same to me.
And me.
That would be unethical. Thermoman can't use his powers to... Wait a second. That's it.
Uh-oh.
Thermoman got us into this, so Thermoman can get us out.
How?
Well, you say that Mrs. Raven thought I was rude when I spurned her Battenberg. So if Thermoman apologised, maybe she dropped the case. I mean, everyone's got a little flame of goodness in them.
Trust me, Mrs. Raven's pilot light went out a long time ago.
No, Janet, she'll listen to reason. Once Thermoman explains his position and says he's sorry, well then, she'll do the decent thing.
Oh, George. Even after everything you've been through, you still have faith in human nature.
Do you think it'll work?
Not a hope in hell.
So, I've popped a couple of my publicity photos in the post to you. No, don't thank me. It's no trouble. Really. Bye.
Talking to your fan?
No, the sketch artist for the trial. Made Jeffrey Archer look like a muppet. Good night, Mrs. Raven. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, unfortunately. Who wants to be a millionaire? Thermoman!
Good evening, Mrs. Raven. And how are you this evening?
Oh, fine. Mustn't grumble. I'm suffering a hellish maelstrom of physical torment thanks to you. Now go away. Whatever you got to say to me, you can say it in court.
I couldn't tell you in court how lovely you're looking this evening.
Flattery won't get you. Do you really think so?
Yes, that neck brace really suits you.
Thank you. It's just something I threw on.
Well, it really sets off your sling. And what is that heavenly scent you're wearing?
Dettol.
Mrs. Raven, I've come to apologise for any misunderstandings that may have arisen between us. I was talking to George and he said that I may have insulted you the other day.
Oh, you don't want to listen to him, the man's a moron.
Well, Mrs. Raven, if I did insult you, I just want you to know that it was completely accidental.
Yeah. Well, you say that now, but I'm a sensitive woman.
I realise that. And if there's anything I can do...
Well, you could say you're sorry.
I am sorry, very sorry. In fact, you have my full and unreserved apology.
Oh, good. And you promise it'll never happen again? And if I invite you to tea, then...
I'd be delighted. It's a deal.
Good. Shall we seal it with a kiss?
Oh, sweet mother of God. Sorry.
It was reported today that Mrs. Raven had increased her claim for damages after sustaining what were described as severe head injuries in an after-work encounter with Thermoman.
Oh, well done, George.
But Janet, it was all very friendly and civil until I knocked her out.
George. That'll be Mum. She's finally decided to apologise to Dad and I'm going along for moral support. Will you be okay?
Yeah, if I get bored, I can always fly off and break Mrs. Raven's legs. Then she can really go for the jackpot.
Mum, you don't need me here.
I do, darling. I'm not used to apologising to people.